Now, the instructions for this question are to expand and simplify. Mathematically, we could probably more accurately describe this as distribute and collect. We start with the binomial x plus 5 times the binomial x minus 3. We have to distribute each term in the first bracket to each term in the second bracket. But remember that a term carries with it also a sign, either positive or negative, in front of it. So x times x is equal to x squared. Positive x times a 3 with a minus sign in front is equal to, going to give us a minus 3x here. A plus sign in front of the 5 and a positive x will give us plus 5x. And a positive sign and a negative sign are going to give us a minus 15. So after distributing, we get this for our next line. Well, now we have to collect like terms, and what we're looking for here are terms that have the same variables and the same exponents matched up with each variable. Well, here we have an x squared term, and there are no other x squared terms. And here we have a term with no x at all, and we have none of those. But in between here, these middle two terms, these are like terms because they both have a variable of x, and each of them is raised to the same exponent. In other words, the exponent 1. So we're going to collect like terms by saying if we subtract 3x and then add 5x, altogether we've added 2x. This becomes x squared plus 2x minus 15. We move to the next question. 2x times x is 2x squared. Positive 2x times positive 4 is plus 8x. Minus 1 times x, minus x. Minus 1 times positive 4, minus 4. We collect like terms. In this case, the two like terms are in the middle again. Adding 8x and subtracting 7x, adding 8x and subtracting 1x leads us to altogether adding 7x. So we have 2x squared plus 7x minus 4. To our next question here, this binomial is ordered a little bit differently because the x term is the second term and the constant term is in front. 1 times 2x is 2x. 1 times positive 7 leads to plus 7. Minus 3x and 2x, well, these multiply to be negative 6x squared. Minus 3x and positive 7, we have minus 21x. Well, we're going to collect up like terms, and in math we generally put the, when we have the same variable in every term, we put the variable with the greatest exponent first. So we're going to have negative 6x squared, remember we carry the sign in front, negative 6x squared, plus 2x minus 21x is minus 19x plus 7. Which leads us to our last question. We have 3m times 3m. Well, that's 9m squared. We have positive 3m times negative 2, and that's minus 6m. Positive 2 times 3m is plus 6m, and positive 2, negative 2 becomes negative 4. Notice what happens here. The middle terms cancel each other out. Minus 6m plus 6m, they cancel each other out, and we have 9m squared minus 4.